John and Kyle channel. We're doing the Caveman video 4, similar to the format from the previous IP, which was Cat Noir. We're going to do a discussion right now, keeping it short and sweet, but a little bit of what our vision would be for if this became, I don't know, completed art.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That was really good.
So Kyle, this was your brainchild.
Yeah.
What is the, we talked about in a previous video, kind of the origin story,
Yeah.
like how you came up with it. So more so to work off of that, the next question would be, what do you see it at in its completion from your perspective?
To me, it would be probably best served as something that could have like short episodes, like a cartoon.
Now, what do you mean? Why did you emphasize short?
Because the humor of it is really like specific, and so you could create like that quick, like fast-paced chaos with not a whole lot of like crazy depth to the story, especially with the fact that the caveman in my head is never going to talk. Maybe some grunts,
I didn't
but
even think about that either.
Right, I would never have him die. Like, there's any dialogue.
You know what would be incredible?
What?
Is if you had his inner dialogue is like extremely intellectual and like a refined man
That
thinking.
would be really funny.
But it's totally irrational.
But so I would consider it like most effective as like short episodes because of the fact like the humor based around it would be probably not super effective if we developed it over the course of like say like a 2-hour movie or like hour and a half movie.
I see what you mean. It doesn't have the legs for that.
Right. It's something that's just kind of like snippets of just like, it's more or less about funny situations to put him in. So those situations would be like real, quick. And so I feel like a short, like episodic cartoon would be really good for it.
Okay, so the length of a standard like Animaniacs or something, right?
Yeah, like the little side things, like the mafia pigeons or whatever.
Okay.
Cut off to the side,
Okay.
Like you had your Animaniac episode, and then there would be like that cranky squirrel lady, and then there would be like that Katie Kaboom, and all those like this would Caveman would be something like those.
Okay, so that the show that makes me think about, since I'm an elder millennial, whatever that is, was the Kablam show.
Okay.
Yep, that had Prometheus and Bob. I think I mentioned that already, but I love it. I wish I could see those again. I hope they're online somewhere. And with that, I would keep that same kind of a vibe for the music. Now, what I did for the music is essentially just putting together energy that I felt from looking at your art, but trying to expand in my mind and keep that, just the quirkiness to it. And that music is really eccentric and quirky and weird because I think the premise is. And so it would suit and you could create different things that made situations that weren't supposed to be jarring because he's a caveman trying to complete a simple task. Mm-hmm. You can make the music overly dramatic,
right?
For him trying to figure out how to do this one thing, right?
It's like push a button.
Yeah, like use an elevator for the first time or something, and then you could change that but make the music almost out of contrast with it. So I have different visions like that, and the sounds, like sound palette, because I'm not always just thinking about music. I've never really mentioned this to you though, but also like from the Foley side, what are the sound effects like in ways that you could build those, and think about that and how slapstick, the potential for slapstick that you could be with that, and it would fit very well with that Animaniacs, Kablam. And yeah, I would just keep that vibe and try to preserve that quality to it. So we're on the same page in that regard. I don't really have, is there anything else you want to?
No, that's pretty much it.
No, I don't really have anything else to add to this, so he's giving the thumbs up. That means he wants to get done. We're actually going to work out after this. So I think the pre-workout's kicking in.
It's starting to.
And next week we're going to have a new IP. Peace.